Missionaries of Christ presents Reflections. Sunday Readings and Gospel. 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time. First reading. Jeremiah chapter 38 verse 4-6 and 8-10. Then the princes said to the king, "Let this man be put to death, for he is weakening the hands of the soldiers who are left in this city, and the hands of all the people, by speaking such words to them. For this man is not seeking the welfare of this people, but their harm." King Zedekiah said, "Behold, he is in your hands, for the king can do nothing against you." So they took Jeremiah and cast him into the cistern of Malchiah, the king's son, which was in the court of the guard, letting Jeremiah down by ropes. And there was no water in the cistern, but only mire, and Jeremiah sank in the mire. Ebed-melech went from the king's house and said to the king, "My lord the king, these men have done evil in all that they did to Jeremiah the prophet by casting him into the cistern, and he will die there of hunger, for there is no bread left in the city." Then the king commanded Ebed-melech, the Ethiopian, "Take 3 men with you from here, and lift Jeremiah the prophet out of the cistern before he dies." Second reading. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1-4. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight, and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured from sinners such hostility against himself, so that you may not grow weary or faint-hearted. In your struggle against sin you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding your blood. Gospel reading. Luke chapter 12 verse 49-53. I came to cast fire upon the earth, and would that it were already kindled. I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how I am constrained until it is accomplished. Do you think that I have come to give peace on earth? No, I tell you, but rather division, for henceforth in one house there will be 5 divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3, they will be divided, father against son and son against father, mother against daughter and daughter against her mother, mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Reflection. Jesus declares, "I came to bring fire to the earth, and how I wish it were already kindled." These words blaze with urgency. The fire he speaks of is not destruction, it's purification, passion, and truth. It's the fire of transformation that burns away complacency and awakens the heart to divine purpose. Then comes the startling revelation, "Do you think I have come to bring peace to the earth? No, I tell you, but rather division." At first glance, this seems to contradict the image of Jesus as the Prince of Peace. But here, he reveals a deeper truth: the gospel demands a choice, and that choice can divide even the closest relationships. Faith is not passive, it's a flame that challenges the status quo. When we choose to follow Christ wholeheartedly, we may find ourselves at odds with the world, with culture, even with family. But this division is not the goal, it's the inevitable result of truth confronting resistance. Jesus speaks of a baptism he must undergo, a foreshadowing of his suffering and death. His mission is not comfort, but redemption through sacrifice. And he invites us into that same journey, to carry the fire of conviction, even when it costs us comfort or approval. So today, let us ask, is the fire of Christ kindled in me? Am I willing to stand in the tension between love and truth, even when it divides? May we burn with holy passion, not to destroy, but to illuminate. For in the fire of Christ, we are refined, awakened, and made ready for the kingdom.